You want to say all praises and honor to your house, Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Women Stone. Shalom to all our brothers and out here pushing short in our sincerity and our honesty. You know, this is a brother from James Jamaica Camp. Yeshamai.
Ashar.
Iwar.
Paul. I don't want to have a lesson on this bill. A draft basically pass a law, you know, basically shoot looters in our rioting in Florida. You see, because these are you know, must set the stage, you know, for this race war, because you know, what the main people are being looting in these protests, Black Lives Matter, our people, the so-called niggers, and Latinos. So he set the stage down for this race war, because he want a race war. You know, the bank elite, a matter of fact, they want a race war. You know, and ultimately go back to a Bible prophecy. So these things going to take place here. Right?
Says this is the article from complex.com. Alright. It says November 11, 2020. Florida governor drafts bill looking to allow people to shoot looters and rioters.
And he said he don't want to hear. Because you know, so-called white man hate us from way back here.
Right.
See, because them been hiding them hatred. A lot of them been hiding them hatred for so long. You know, and them want the chance now, you know, to shoot our people, because yeah, a lot of people have been rioting, you know, and looting, broken store and take it out. If he saw you don't want to do it, we should not say on stage thing, because they're behind it. And you have a lot of people losing them goods. You see, so this is what they want to hear. So they can shoot them. Right?
It says Florida Governor Ron DaSantis has drafted a bill to expand the state's stand your ground laws proposing that people be allowed to shoot looters, as the Miami Herald reports. DeSantis' new anti-mob legislation sees him propose an expansion of the list of forcible felonies under Florida self-defense law, including criminal mischief that cause any interruption or impairment of business.
That address what we are looting at rioting.
Right.
So if you cause any disruption to a man's business,
Can.
you know what I mean, or you cause any sort of where a man feel like he's being threatened. You know, when they riot, they go all bold and chant and fling stones and vandalize
Please and burn business places.
Yeah, so you can be shoot.
Can.
Yeah,
Can be shot.
man.
A lot of people are going to put to death here, because you know them like this whole Black Lives Matter trend, you know, basically funded by the so-called white man, George Soros.
The draft explicitly mentioned rioters and looters, allowing citizens to use force against people who might be looting within 500 feet or violent or disorderly assembly. This could make protesters especially dangerous in the state where outside and agitators have been known to incite violence and theft. See?
Huh?
They say outside people who are coming, you have outside people are coming in your neighborhood them.
Yeah.
See? And are incite violence, man. And guess what? Them are used, well, basically them are break the stores them. See? And by doing that, you have some niggas living in the neighborhood who will want a Nike, a man maybe want a smart TV or something, or a smartphone. Then give them the opportunity to run in, man.
I put your hand back.
Yeah.
I always see a lot of bricks, you know, on the street, packing up, lining up. And if you say Esau, you don't behind it, yo.
Gone.
Why you have much of bricks pack up high on the street corner? The whole thing staged by Esau, you know. Because that's what they do them thing, yo. Problem, reaction, solution.
That's right, man.
That's how Esau, you don't roll. My brother?
This is 2 Corinthians 15 and verse 14.
What?
So woe to the world and them that dwell therein,
Can.
for the sword and their destruction draw nigh.
Conscious person, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, because their sword and their destruction drive
Right,
night.
right.
You know, we live in the time of destruction of this society. Right?
And one people shall stand up to fight against another with sword in their hand.
And one people shall stand up to fight against another with swords in their hand, weapon in their hand, gun. Like as well as the article said it, what job bills basically pass for them can shoot looters. Rioters. And Jake been buying up a lot of gun. East side don't buying up a lot of gun. You know? So you know what happen when they start to shoot Jake? It'll go basically bring push.
A retaliation then.
Push. This race war tension now.
Exactly.
That's what we're gonna lead to.
That's right.
And them cleverly do it.
Can.
Because this past Islam and this is to show you that the agenda is geared towards having a race war, pushing that from the forefront and sneakily putting it on people's mind.
Gun.
You know?
And if these men will go out, if they go loot now, they're going to harm themselves too. In case them get shot at. They didn't say it the thing, hey, America is done, man. There's no coming back for America, man.
Right, so it said, for there shall be sedition among men.
Can. So there shall be what? Sedition among men.
Yeah.
You got people coming up against the government, coming up against the police force. What?
And invading one another.
And invading one another. So they're going to loot. As the article said, the job basically shoot looters. It's always scripture say going to take place in full effect, very soon. So what will happen? What?
And they shall not regard their kings and princes.
So they're not going to be about a leader. The total chaos is what's coming, for this society, especially America, where the heart of Jacob's trouble is going to take place here.
And because of the action shall stand in their power.
What?
Man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
Gone?
Because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed.
The houses shall be destroyed. So you have looters, breaking house,
Right.
Taking away resources. What?
And men shall be afraid.
And men shall be afraid. That people going to basically tremble.
It's a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor,
Gone?
but shall destroy their houses with the sword and
the whip.
spoil their goods because of lack of bread and for great tribulation.
Because they might destroy your houses with the sword and the weapon and take away all your food. We already say shortage of food. As I mentioned, about what will take place now. It's a shortage of food and all these things, are taking place now. So you know what they're going to lead to. This prophecy come to pass in full effect.
Jeremiah 30 and verse 6 says, ask ye now and see whether a man will travail in child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands and his loins as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. Alas, for that day is great.
Alas, for that day is great. What day is great? The time we are approaching right now, swiftly and speedily. Daniel speak about you. And Daniel 12 and 1. Never since there was a nation, not like this ever happened. The time we are approaching, what?
It says, alas, for that day is great.
What?
So that none is like it.
So that none is like it. So no other time in history can compare to the time we are approaching right now. What?
It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
It is even the time of Jacob's trouble. And who is Jacob? The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indian. And Jacob today. So we are approaching a time when we're going to face a lot of things here. Worse than our foreparents go through. Worse than what happened back then in history. What?
But he shall be saved out of it.
But he shall be saved out of it. Who shall be saved out of it? The elect. The elect going to get delivered. From all these things that will basically take place in the time to come. Right? In Isaiah 10 and 5.
This is Isaiah 10 verse 5.
What?
O ye Assyrian, the rod of my anger.
Can't you say, oh Assyrian, the rod of mine anger. Going back to ancient time, you have the Assyrian, back then, with a lot of Eleanor people back then, and you have a modern day Assyrian today, which are the so-called white man. So the Lord say, oh Assyrian, the rod of mine anger. Rod of who for anger? The heavenly Father anger. What?
And the staff in their hand is mine indignation.
And Lord indignation. Righteous anger. What? Yahweh Shemeshai righteous anger. What?
I will send him against an hypocritical
The
nation.
heavenly Father said, I'm going to send the Assyrians, which are the so-called white people, against an hypocritical nation. And who is that hypocritical nation? Our people. And one of them said, the Heavenly Father, and the next one, they're doing all different type of wickedness.
Done.
and against the people of my wrath, will I have him.
Will I give him?
Sulak, will I give him a charge?
So will I give him a charge? Give who? The so-called white man. Go on.
To take the spoil.
To take the spoil.
And to take the prey.
Go on.
And to tread them down.
And to tread them down. Tread on all people. So-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indian. Go on.
Like the mire of the street.
Like what? The mire of the street. A lot of people are going to get put to death here. That is coming destruction. A lot of our people.
Said Isaiah 13 verse 6. O Lee, for the day of the Lord is at hand.
Now we can clear that right now. We can clear it. So we know the time here. What?
It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty.
So the Heavenly Father want to bring this destruction to the society. What?
Therefore shall all hands be faint.
What?
And every man's heart shall melt.
Every man's heart shall melt. A lot of people are going to bug out you. They're going to bug out and them see. They live like chaos that take place. So I now stop. No matter how they want it to stop, it's going to get worse and worse. They're going to bug out and don't know what the hell to do.
And they shall be afraid. Pangs and sorrow shall take hold of them.
What?
They shall be in pain as a woman.
So man might cry like a woman
that travaileth.
What?
They shall be amazed at one another.
What?
Their faces shall be as flames.
What?
Behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel,
What?
both with great wrath and fierce anger.
The day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with great wrath. Because we live in the time of what? The Heavenly Father vengeance you. In your how Bashmir shall pour him wrath upon this wicked society. Right?
To
what?
lay the land
To
desolate.
lay the land desolate, to lay the land of America desolate. Because America going to become 100% desert by the ways of ICD and missiles. So the Heavenly Father going to use to purge the land of America. What?
And he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it.
Exactly.
This is
Amos
Amos
5 and 16.
5 verse 16. Verse 16.
What?
Therefore the Lord, the God of hosts, the Lord said thus, wailing shall be in the street.
So this is what the scripture said. The Lord said thus. How Bashmir shall said thus? What?
Wailing shall be in the
streets. So people will cry. You know? To live like chaos will happen here. Wailing will be in every street, right across the world. All the streets right across the world. Total chaos will take place here.
And they shall say in all the highways, alas, alas, and they shall call the husbandman to mourn, and such as are skillful for lamentation to wailing.
Talking about what the woman is skillful for lamentation.
And in all vineyards shall be wailing, for I will pass through thee, saith the Lord.
Just like what but in the ancient Egypt. The scripture said. The Lord said, in Ezekiel 9 and 4, I say, put a mark upon the man, the men that say and cry for the abomination. What happened back in the ancient Egypt? They put blood for your post. You know? Right?
Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord.
So some of the scriptures are right here. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. Because a lot of people desire the day of the Lord.
Right.
Especially so-called Christians. They desire the day of the Lord. But they don't understand what the day of the Lord will be like.
To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light.
The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. Great destruction, great chaos going to take place here. Like never before. What?
As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him.
See, I run from one trouble and end up in the next trouble. That's how the day of the Lord will be like you. More one things that more one something happen at the same time. You know?
Constant distress.
Constantly chaos here. Straight. Non-stop. Because Heavenly Father going to turn it up to the buck. What?
Or went into the house and laid his hand
and
leaned his hand on the wall, and the serpent bit him. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light?
Shall not the day of the Lord be what? Darkness and not light. What?
Even very dark.
Even very dark. What?
And no brightness in it.
What?
2 16 and verse 17. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord.
So this is how we are moved towards right now. You know? Great uprising. You know? So-called white man, you know, go all out. What?
Verse 71. And they shall be like madmen, sparing none.
Because you're supposed to say they're going to be like what? Madman sparing none. They're not going to have no mercy. They're not going to matter if I want a little baby, a pregnant woman or a old lady, they are going to destroy you. So the so-called white man will call out in the time to come, they don't care. What?
But still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
God.
See? For they shall waste and take away their goods.
Take away all the resources. God.
And cast them out of their houses. See? Then shall they be known who are my chosen.
Then shall they be known. So during time, a lot of people are going to know who's the Lord elect you. What?
And they shall be tried
God.
as the gold in the fire.
God, exactly. So you're going to go through a lot of things here. A lot of things you're going to go through. People say, with more tribulation, you're going to enter the kingdom of heaven. Acts 14 and 22. Right?
It says, Hear, O ye my beloved,
God.
saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same.
God. So when we believe that you, so even if I believe us from all these chaos, Scripture say, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. We shall come upon the world to try them. So if you continue on this part, even if I want to basically protect us here, right time to come.
The sure say, as the scripture says, salvation nearer than we believe.
Right.
We're in the time of Jacob child.
Right.
So we know say the Lord will deliver us. And I mean soon. Oh, Lord's will be a part of that.
God, Lord's will.
Hopefully,
Hopefully, continue.
Quick read, sir.
Yeah, go
So, Isaiah 59 verse 19, So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him.
God, so Spirit of the Lord will lift up a standard against so-called white man, because they are coming all out. You see, but God said the Lord is going to give certain members elect spiritual power.
Right?
You know? So you saw he's going to have something, a surprise coming, you know, flame you. Right? So with that, I say I praise and honor to Yahweh, Shemel, Shai, Bashim, Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Graveland Stone. Shalom to all our brothers and out there pushing truth in all sincerity and in all honesty. Shalom.
Shalom.